Heidi ho! This is War 11, the penultimate war of Season 19. We are up against S3NSU. These guys are really good. They're in Master. They finished Master last season. They're in Master this season again. So, yeah, not going to be an easy matchup. I'm going to be pretty brief with this. I'm taking Path 1 in Section 1. I've just got this champion. And then Lizer with Quake is going to take that magic. And then in Section 2, I'm going to be on Path 8. Heimdall, Venom. And then up here, I might end up taking this Dr. Voodoo. This is on Recovery and Vigorous Assault. So at the beginning of the fight, for as long as he has his regen buff, he's going to be unblockable. I'm going to be bringing Symbiote Supreme along with Dr. Doom. And Symbiote Supreme will just automatically eat his... he'll auto... nullify his regen buff, so won't have to worry about that. So that'll be a nothing fight. That's it. That's it for the scouting. Let's kind of get to it. Just gonna join up here. All right, we've got Dr. Doom, Symbiote Supreme. And who else do I want to use? I told myself who to bring. Hold on. Yeah, I told myself Mordo for the synergy. Do we want to go Mordo? Or I could bring a Claire as backup for that. Let's do that instead. All right, and then we're going to bring Claire as backup. For that Annihilus, I can at least apply Incinerate. We're going to go over here. And yeah, I'm not going to take this fight live. So that is it. I will see you. Alright, so first fight up here, it is Champion, and he does have Masochism, so anytime I apply a debuff, he'll regenerate a little bit, but I'm just going to play this pretty much straight up. Now you guys will see me repeatedly in this fight just block his SP1, and the reason that I'm doing that, if you guys can see underneath my health bar, I do have perfect block from the stubborn defensive tactic benefiting Dr. Doom. So I'm just going to utilize that instead of risking his indestructible buffs from the using dexterity against a stubborn defender. So I mean, this fight is pretty standard, pretty safe. I'm trying to be as safe as possible. I don't have Suicides on, and I do have Mystic Dispersion on for this war. So I get to the L2, I've got the aura up, so I know it's going to be unblockable and do a lot of damage. So I throw it, and that's the end of Champion. Now we've got Heimdall here, and then Venom up next. This path has passive heal block, so again, no Suicides here. And the Defender, I believe, is going to be getting power. That was just a random heavy that I threw. The Defender is going to be getting power if they have more active buffs than I do. Not really a huge deal here. Now, because I had staggered his armor, I knew that I could block that SP2. If he has an active armor buff, when he throws his SP2, he'll get True Strike and it'll be unblockable. So there's literally no way to avoid that unless you can block unblockable attacks with like Captain Marvel movie and binary form, stuff like that. And yeah, so I mean that's kind of it at this point. I'm going to be getting power and from the Fury buff that I've got, and able to just kind of get off a couple special attacks and end his existence. And then here you can see that I start with 4, oh yeah, 4 weaknesses. I wasn't sure if that was weakness or fatigue, but I also missed a couple parries. Just I don't know why. I think I was just caught off guard by the rhythm, and then there I thought that I was going to intercept him and throw that SP1, but he dashed back, not in. So push him to push myself to 3 bars of power. He's over 2 bars, so I'm just going to take him through the Doom cycle, take him to Latveria, and then I'll be able to get up to an SP2 after this, and I'm going to launch that right away. I don't need to build up to another SP3. And I'm getting a lot of damage back because of the Mystic boost that I have on. All of my fights are with Mystic attackers, of course. And then this fight is kind of interesting. So I nullified his regeneration buff at the very beginning of the fight because I'm using Symbiote Supreme. And the reason that he was placed here, as I mentioned during scouting, is because during that regeneration buff at the start of the fight, he would be fully unblockable. But yeah, at this point, it's just a standard, you know, Dr. Voodoo duel, just with enhanced health pool. So I am going to slow play this and just get to my SP3. I'll throw a combo here. I probably actually should have just thrown my SP3 first, because instead of giving him the health that the defensive combat power from that combo. But yeah, this is going to start applying bleeds here with my attacks. And there's not really a whole lot to say about this. He's falling pretty quickly here. His health is kind of plummeting. I'm able to stack 15 bleeds, which is pretty sweet. And then I'm going to just end it with an SP2. Alright, pretty easy fight. Here we've got a Nihilus, and let's take a look at the notes here, because I want to point something out to you. So this has Polka Dot Power, but Polka Dot Power only affects combat power from landing or receiving attacks. So an attacker like Symbiote Supreme or Sorcerer Supreme, or even Doctor Strange, attackers that get power naturally without needing to land or receive hits, they're still going to get power on this node. And Mystic Dispersion is also still going to work. Same with power back boosts, all kinds of stuff like that. So the power factor here really isn't a huge deal. I did use an indestructible boost here because I wasn't sure how this interaction would go. It looked decent on paper, but you know, if I accidentally parried him, obviously I would be in big trouble. So I'm glad I did too, because I pushed into my SP3. I had just thrown my own SP3, so I would have had that damage cap of 15% from my armor, but the indestructible boost just saves me there. And then here I waste the indestructible boost, but I'm able to throw my SP2 because of the Mystic Power boost. I go right back up to an SP3. The Mystic Power boost in conjunction with my SP2 Power Steel. And then look at this outrageous bleed damage that I do here. It's just crazy from deep wounds. Unbelievable. Anyway, that is the war for me. We ended up losing this war. S3NSU is a pretty good alliance. We're still looking good for Master. I think we probably locked it, but we're going to be giving it our all in the last war. Let's take a look at the cards. We've got Sire with the silver, Bren with his second consecutive gold card, and then Voluntaris, my BG leader when I joined For Loki a few years ago. Representing BG3, he gets the Templar card, the final Templars card of Season 19. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like and a comment. Appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next video.